Probably. Like what I'm about to do. Hi, my name is Lorenzo, surname Papa, birth 1997 October. And wanna give a quick resume about what I'm doing, who I am. I don't like cameras in front of me. I really like right now, like I'm really like disturbed by the fact that there is a camera recording me, but I have no other option for make a statement or for protecting myself from what is going on at all cost. At all cost. Right now, at all cost, way more than before. Way more than before, and not true that what I'm about to say. Like I'm not gonna talk about like how the word like um what I'm about to say. Like let's talk a long story about espionage, group stalking from companies and stuff like that, arriving to everything and everyone, arriving to mainly companies. This was the like the red alarm, that got me like like furious and stuff like that. Then I'm gonna talk about like it's the only like the twisted stories about like some like the Hollywood twisted story, true crimes about like Hollywood stars, stuff like that, and some Michael Jackson, Marilyn Monroe, stuff like that. But back like in these new days and stuff like that. Sorry, sorry for parentheses, like sorry for my how I talk, for my from if I look like the lizard from Star Wars. But everything beside like high quality stuff like that. Like this is not a YouTube channel. This is not nothing like that. This is my own personal. I'm sharing my own personal stories here, personal life stories for a purpose. There is no like I never pull our purpose out for like fighting for their own life or for what I've worked and fight for years and work, man, and fight the last fight most. Gonna say about that. I'm gonna read from like I'm trying to like be this short, be this super short, be this super short. Shout out National Geographic, being that like like they are here, in the meanwhile, that I was starving and all this time. Yesterday I got fired, bruh. I got fired. I don't know, like what I got fired, bruh. I'm gonna explain to you what I got fired. Him. Or me. I'm gonna arrive after. Like, beside all that, what I'm gonna talk about right now. And I'm gonna talk about this. This is a long story of espionage, stuff like that, military psyops operations, stuff like that, television control, like things that I think at one point they start getting out of somebody else's control. They start inflicting somebody else's somebody like and then they start like actually because it was wrong in the first place. Like what I say was wrong in the first place. This is what I'm trying like but it was fucking wrong in the first place. Like was wrong in the first place. So what I'm always trying to like explain like what's wrong in the first place. So I'm trying to like say like it's wrong in the first place, and you can make true something that is wrong. Like from the side they want to make like like whatever you want, like like me. I'm trying like always even trying to warn in some way. Like you are balding over a a story that is not real. things like like don't happen in the way that you think that happen. So, and actually see this monster actually become big to like to scary, kind of like fantasy scientific, like like fantasy scientific way. Yeah. And to make it short, this is a story. This story start like back in 20 20 20 2015 2016. I landed in Milan. I landed in Milan. I do a couple studies in Milan, like like me coming from like it was an opportunity and stuff like that, and I'm going like was for me was like getting out my problems, stuff like that, like maybe like like, oh, I'm gonna work with my what is my talent, what was my talent at the time and stuff like that. And they actually was wed of of all my family. I'm talking about all everybody helping me. It was pretty expensive, stuff like that, and for me it wasn't even not real. What I come like a million and stuff like that. Like a kid like from like like whoa, like for like you feel like some feel like kind of like you see opportunity, stuff like that, like things that you never see, like me, I come from a little place, like that it's so little that you can, I don't know, believe me. So like the first cinema, the first stuff like that, first like was 1 hour when it was 1 hour or more, like a bit. So like everything, like start like me. I'm 26 years old. I'm 26 years old. 26 years old. Can be at that at my age. So what I'm trying to say, this was happening in Milan. Beside that, I go to this school. First school was Brera, Milan, Italy. Art school. I come there, here. I start doing something, but I was like, I think I was in the process. Like right now, like start looking back myself. Like back in the days, I was trying to like even find my spot, because I really like was this, like this tourist in this world at the end of the day. Because then I started like like kind of tourist, not like like there was a lot of new things that about art, stuff like that, how people do, so I started like like kind of like like, so I was like little trying to like find myself, like where I must belong, how I can actually like turn my intellect into like food, into like parent, but like like all this stuff, like one day here, not for joking, and me come there like us, like already have a large knowledge beside and stuff like that, like about these and what was going on, like at the time, hyperless and stuff, even if I was never like become one, because I was too focused on creating, like my even like like having creating, like at the time, like, so I was even like between this world of straight art, just art, make color and designing So actually, like in that year, like actually like defeat like in designing. So actually, like even like in some category that they kind of like like they don't go in there, like some artsy kids don't like this, like was like really conflicted, like even because I never like you're really conflicted about what I was about to like between, like not want to get lost in dynamics and things like that, but it was really hard. like like all the monies, stuff like that, pressing on me, family pressing on me, like like all stuff like pressing on me, and like no knowing, being conscious that you are 18, you are a man, and now you gotta take responsibility, things like that. There is like way more, right now, like like no like, so you gotta like, and then with all this situation like pressing up stuff like that, so was really conflicted. Like, it's gonna become like gonna take it shy, like maybe there was motherfucker like in the play, they can take it shy for some reason, like me, I can, it was every day was like kind of the last day, it was like riding on the edge. Then I start like, so this is what I start, like even like like trying like rushing into interacting with some mobiles and stuff like that was a really like and like trying, like I already knew about that, like like I don't need a fucking school, like I already arrived to the point. I already have my formula, like I already arrived to my formula and stuff like that. Like I start understanding I don't need that right now, because I started understanding Mia was like a creative, that some creative mind, some creative directing, like some more like you can say like like this formulate these words and have like right now like spell out the perfect formula, from what is going on, like actually the keywords that they can actually like give somebody else, like maybe I don't know, like people like to have a concept for a whole collection, things like that, for a concept for a whole album, for a concept for a whole everything, concept for a whole like approach of things like that, like whatever, like in such a in a quickly way. I really like like so I even start to actually like knocking out somebody's door in the meanwhile I was doing this, and because this is what I know, as I said, like like me, come on, like, like this is what I know, like this is what I know to do. I know to do well. Why why you don't want me, like like on some, like what the word, like no, what the word? Don't get me wrong. But why I'm not supposed to, like to come at you and say like, I'm able, I'm good in doing that, and actually I can prove that I'm actually good in doing that without like being this natural. Oh, man, don't want to talk about that, but like because there's a lot of people, with their nose up. They actually don't want to like if you see like like see this young kid, actually he can talk, like I can know about all this stuff, or can do about all that, but I still cannot like like is Italian is still not the perfect, or still like that. It's still not like 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 grammarly keep up by actually like he do it he do it right, like but actually like I start feeling even that no people no, it's no, because like it's not for no flag, no things like that, like like no, no, like trying to stunning on somebody and things like that. Even if like it's but no, because me at the time I was like, what at the time was actually I still know it, but actually like still considered by the masses. I'm talking about specifically by the masses. The what they want, what they need, what they like mostly. Yeah, at some point, and actually like seeing actually like the how the was revolving around how people was making money, pop-ups, money, stuff like this, like money, like, and like me, I was even thirsty about money, like really thirsty, like about this. I have all this pressure on me and stuff like that, and be able to keep so many things together. So like, like I say, like, I gotta, like, right now or never, and some stuff like that. So like even spamming and stuff, like not spamming, like, sorry, like, like trying to like send, like projects and stuff like that directly, like in DMs of people and stuff like that, like trying like do all this, like, like you like her or not, like just, you like her or not, stuff like that. Come on, send me some that, some stuff like that, like, okay, like, I could grow up because I never been a sticky person. Never. So, and I was like on this kind of like, I'm going like, everything that I was watching was, like the actor I was liking at the time, and say like, okay, okay, I'm going to try, to find like, because I was feeling like actually, that I can give contribution, like to a thing. Then that actually become real. Wow, no, actually become real. Then gonna arrive to the, gonna arrive to the bed, to all what is the backstory, of things. But behind that, trying to, you know, I was so smart in certain thing, like to understand about. So like practically me, mainly what I was doing at the time was the sneakers, mainly the sneakers. I don't know what. Maybe it started like from a young, when I was young, like young, it's like something like missing in me. I don't have like, like I don't have the shoes. I don't even know how the name is. Like I don't even know how to pronounce that name. But see, like, ever run around maybe like with the, like the shoes that your grandma buy, based around. Oh, these days, this part, to start, so like you kind of like, you're going through the work of shame and stuff like that. Like, you don't gonna feel comfortable, right? So when you actually like, when you see someone actually with the flies, like maybe at the time, I don't know when I was younger, probably started driving like 9 years or 10 years or 11 years, so really, really young. Yeah, that's what I did. Is like really, like, I never like, actually, like what I was my what I was designing as a kid was probably everything there. There was all more bigger than me. Where like long, like excavator, shoes, things, the cars, dragons, all the things, like that you cannot have it, but you want to have it. You want like to rap, to have even like, like something like that. And and I actually like, I started driving all this stuff, that I didn't cannot keep. I think, that even brain, like I remember should I even, like remember, like how to pronounce them when I was young. Then growing up, stuff like that. So actually, actually arriving to that point, you know. Was even going to school with that dude. I don't know, like, think his name. Then he write, but this motherfucker, like, he write probably he write an album, you know, like over, you know, over me. It was one of the first things that I catch in this whole motherfucking projects, you know. It was this guy that I think I think like at the first time like he was in actually like the third 2 years way more forward than me, like was like, and he actually was going in me. I don't even know who it is. I just know that it was looking like, you know, like it was a me, like, you know, like kind of like it was staring at me, but I said like me, I was like, I am in Milan, you know, like I'm in Milan. It's a lot of, you know, like was brand new to everything. So like there's a lot of, you know, like new people that you gotta understand, like, you know. So like was like, you know, even like looking, you know, like too much. Then even got depressed. Then I see like, you know, like even at these bad times, you know, like what it was. This motherfucker was going through shit, you know, like okay, you know, behind the back, what it was happening is phenomenal. This motherfucker, if you going through his profile, like he actually have all his image selfies, like a sorry, selfie selfie did like that, you know, like you know, like, you know, like the, so yeah, like, you know, stuff like that. And the like in the real life, like actually like it was like a zombie. Like I remember like from me, like, you know, like actually like the, like, you know, like be, you know, it was this super, you know. Anyways, what got me fucked up is he fucking write a whole album over me on some psychopath, and using like even like this fucking, you know, like steganography, like things that there prove the spirit, and I'm gonna explain like all this stuff, you know, like he did that. Actually, you can go on my school, like me was in Brera 20, Brera Malan School of Art, you know, in like in 2016, 2018. So I mean, it was the last year I think of this motherfucker. Like one of, I don't know, his name is. Wait. We're gonna do like debt collecting, all stuff like that, loan and stuff like that, all in one together, you know. Punishment, and even giving like, you know, like free lesson of respect, things like that, where you gotta put where you gotta be, what you gotta do, and where, and watch your motherfucking steps and mouth and stuff like that. Like I swear on God, you know, like don't find a way to punish these people. But even on me, it's not like, because like it's not even that big deal. But in the meanwhile, I hope there's gonna be like a lesson, you know, like just, you know, good of respect, and like respecting people's fears. Don't respect people. Respecting people. play what they want in life, whatever they are doing, even if you don't like, if you feel frustrated or sometimes something like that, I feel like you are about to judge them from that, so you create your whatever. This is even like a creative advice, like, because you don't know, like, you don't know, like, don't know. Yeah, actually, it was this guy, like, actually, was his name was, I think, on Instagram, Emo Range, and I hope they're into. His name is Luca Galizia, and actually, like, like, he did this, like, like, this album, like, after that we're gonna go and focus only on this behind that, because but we haven't talked about real facts, bro. Real fact things, actually, like, then people can go and see. Nowadays it made me laugh because, like, a lot of these, like, real truths and stuff like that, like how, like, was supposed to be narrated once upon, like, how somebody, like, trying to grade, like, then I'm from like trying to, like, make my grade, generic animal. Luca, like, in Gali. Album Presto Soon, the actual, like, SOO, and it was just to, like, soon you will see was meaning, soon everything is coming. Like, I was like with, like my tag, how we gotta feel, like, my kind of, like, like our name. Okay, so, it's soon all the time. SOON. Even more O's, like, all the videos, all the, like, just, this was the best that I can, like, because actually, like, for no be a voice or something like that, or something, like, you actually, like, have backgrounds and stuff like that, And me, how the fuck was supposed to have a background in the South, like, like, about all this stuff. I was supposed to have a background, like, about this stuff. There is no background, that you can have, like, actually, like, so it's hard to have, like, this, like, kind of street names, it's really that hard. No, no, you can have maybe, like, but certain stuff, like, they can have, like, it really was art. It's kind of like come from the third word. So many things come from the third word. It's the same thing. And so actually I have this name that actually, like, through a friend, I show it, like, I did this collaboration. Wait. I had people hated on me since I was young. Like there is no new. That actually, like he was. I don't know when the album was released. Like this photo, like belonging, like actually, like wait, this is actually like the 2018. So like this album 2020. And actually, like this thing, this in this album there is a song like like we got on this album. It's called Soon. Like I really show you, like this Alex and Aaron Preston, the kind of like the was the workshop in Milan that I can log in. I can was like I don't win the participation, but a friend of mine win. So he go in. He actually was on the phone, like is actually like like giving him direction, even asking me like we're gonna do like a couple pieces together, like stuff like that to have the best result. And actually something like that, like let's say like why you don't use this then actually became the L with the Leicester, the Leicester with the behind that, but like be calm, the way using like the numbers and because it's the SOON was like can I write this. And actually right now this O's, you don't know how things like in hands like look different, like the actual house of innovation of Nike. It's the house of innovation department right now. Without all more, same fucking shit. Wait, and on this album of this guy, there was like that I don't know. I never met him personally. This the biggest, like thing that I never met him personally. I've been bounced by see on Instagram, like this guy. I don't know, maybe like but whatever you see on Instagram is that I'm gonna show you like how it works. So maybe like I was supposed to find out certain things like that. But this motherfucker like knew about me way before I was knew about him. And in the 2020 when I left Milan, like he did an album, yeah, it's called it Nirvana, like they're all the song in it called like Scared. So Scared's like joke, like I make a joke, or maybe me, I'm the joke. I don't know what it was like saying like presto is soon, like sorry, Scared so presto, sorry, Nirvana 1400 shoes, Volvo, Adello, San, come by night promoter. I don't know. Got a story, but it was like even this shoes, Nirvana, then actually I'm going fall back to Nirvana, to Kurt Cobain, to whatever, to Supreme. What it was is what Kurt Cobain was cooking. Was his favorite mac and cheese. Me all of a sudden I'm going with Starbucks, but I pinned something important right now. This motherfucker actually, want me jump off the cliff, like kill myself, But I don't even, like all of a sudden, like 2 days, the hours of innovation. I don't want to like, but actually, I show with like who actually insert certain type of stuff like in this new market. Right now I have this how right now. And actually, like, to go straight to the point, actually, like, all this, going to, like, every house and stuff like that, and probably, like, fucking young kid from nowhere, saw another tragedy. Actually, like, kind of, like, was not even supposed to, like, to be on this fucking planet, like, because it was a sequence of errors and stuff like that. Like, after I found my clue and stuff like that, gotta be. Yeah. It was good enough. Was not here, like, was not this giving, provocating, stuff like that. People know how I am built and stuff like that. Like, minding my business. The good, like, the good, for real, the good fucking kid that you can ever meet. The most chill, the most chillest that you can ever meet. Started hating on me on a whole nother level. A whole nother level. Was like, so this person that actually you can go and my ego was going to the same school. It was the last year, me I was the first year. He actually go this motherfucker in 2020 when shit happened. I'm going to he actually published under, I think, Universal. So I catch the big red right now, like, like. I want to know, like, because some sources, like, what they told, what I know. But this guy is actually, like, he's good, like, he's actually staying good. His family is doing good, like, actually, like, so they are doing good. And this guy, whatever. I'm going, no. Right now I was about to bring something on that was not. No ways. You know who I am. And I don't know this I don't know what the fuck, bruh. But I don't know what the fuck this mother. Look, at the time, like, the start was, I think, is under Universal. gonna give out the hurt of the cancer, you know, like of the things that like. I think it's universal music or something like that, you know. So no, because bro, like to be sure, it was how like a really big like really like huge like full of EP hipsters, all this wannabe something else in the meanwhile, you know, like that try to like be like this motherfucker trying to be gluten free, you know, like you got what I'm saying, you know, like this motherfucker trying to like be vegan, you know, type of stuff like that, but nothing wrong or whatever, you know, like. But the fuck, what is going on? The fuck, you know, you're fucking dead. Maybe like, you know, like have the meat, you know, like have the fucking war farm, you know. This is the problem. They won't get frustrated, you know. A young kid from nowhere, you know, like is probably like trying to like keep it up, but you don't even know like what he left behind. You know, maybe like they're going like, you know, like because like he's pointing, you know, like, you know, me, I gotta be like this anti everything, you know. Maybe because at the time like they see what I was ingenuine about what I was preparing myself to serve, you know, like fashion, all this stuff, you know, like that. I always said, you know, like, bro, start from a simple say that you are me. I'm home. I'm a school board, home board, and stuff like that. Let's start writing on a piece of paper. Right. I don't want to write. I don't want to do no. I want to not draw. I want to draw. Drawing. Always skip. So like these motherfuckers still be mad at their own. I don't know. So be mad at me. I don't even know them. This is the problem. Like they won't talk about when I was less than no one, and nowadays I'm no one. Less than a no one. This motherfucker really hated on me. It was I really hated on me. I really like planning on hating on me. With fucking labels behind. You know, and you can go in a fucking like that was there, he was here, you know, and it's actually facts, you know, like, you know, we're talking about this factor, Milan, 2016, 2017, you know. And nowadays I'm bad, and now like this motherfucker, you know, nowadays I'm battling with booted first on some type of like with Farrell. And bouncing back like no, these things are really shook. They really shook me. You know, fuck you mean that really shook me. All this stuff already shook me. This stuff shook me. It's a good starting point. Milano, 2017, 2016, 2017. One of the first part. Okay. I think it's gonna be like the 1.3, 1/3. Think about trying to like, or 1/4. This few paragraph. So, press